Lowe's Motor Speedway in Charlotte is the place to be seen. All the heavy hitters in the speed sport are here. The young hot shoes from the ARCA Remax Series are in competition tonight, hoping to get noticed because a good run in Charlotte can mean quick jumps up the career ladder. Just ask this driver, Ryan Newman. He won this race a year ago. Now he's on the other side of the fence with a Winston Cup ride for Roger Penske's team, no less. While all this attention can be great for those who perform, the opposite can be true for those who fail here at Charlotte.
We had Ken Schrader come talk to us in a driver's meeting, and I think he said something that I'm really going to try to pay attention to. He said all the big-time owners down there, they don't pay attention so much to the hero moves. They pay attention to make sure the ones that don't do something stupid.
Jerry Nadeau had a good run here in the ARCA deal, ended up getting a cup shot, and then before you know it, he's a Winston Cup driver. I mean, it happens. It's a great place to be noticed.
Probably the most important thing is to finish the race. That, I think, would impress him more than anything.
Well, it's time to see how the stars of tomorrow will shine tonight under the lights at Lowe's Motor Speedway. The ARCA Remax Series is next on Speed Vision. And welcome to Lowe's Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina for the 23rd round of the 2001 ARCA Remax Series here on Speed Vision. Tonight, the Easycare Service Contracts 100. Hello again, everyone. I'm Rick Benjamin. Bill Venturini is alongside. Don Radebaugh downstairs, ready to bring us some of the stories along pit road here tonight. One of the most interesting stories involves the fast qualifier. Tim Steele won't be able to line up on the inside of the front row tonight. He had motor problems after qualifying, and that's forced a change. Let's get an update. Here's Don.
The Man of Steel broke the motor in final happy hour. They changed engines, and now Tim Steele will have to tag the tail end, pedal hard here tonight at Charlotte. That will open up the door for hometown favorite, Mooresville, North Carolina driver, third-generation driver, Kerry Earnhardt. Any extra pressure tonight? A lot of Winston Cup team owners looking on tonight, a lot of fans, a lot of this, a lot of that. Any added pressure at all?
No, I feel like the only pressure is the pressure I put on myself. You know, we've been handling that pretty well throughout this racing career and everything, and I want to thank Tim Steele for handing pole position over to me. That's awesome, you know. Now I can't wait till he gets back up through the field there and race with me. I was looking forward to racing with him all night tonight, but unfortunately things happened like they did, and he'll be up here in the front shortly, and we'll be racing our hearts out. And you know.
What about the race? This is a very short race, 67 laps. It's been won without a pit stop. Do you have a pit strategy tonight? Do you know that you'll be coming down at least once?
I don't know that. I got guys in the pit crew there. It's called Dave Charpentier, the engineer and everything. They make them decisions, and they'll let me know when I'm on the track and what lap we want to do this. And hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy?
Checking you out.
Yeah, all right.
Hey.
And we're excited, ready to go racing.
All right. We're ready to go racing as well. The last time Kerry Earnhardt climbed in an ARCA car, he went to victory lane at Michigan Speedway. And how about that? Picks up a brand new sponsor, Diamond Cut. That will be the primary sponsor when Kerry Earnhardt goes to the ARCA race, the season finale at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Things are looking up for Kerry Earnhardt.
So Kerry Earnhardt will start close to the front tonight. That is a Dale Earnhardt Incorporated Chevrolet with Kannapolis Intimidators, the baseball team in which DEI is heavily involved, on the rear flags. About ready to fire them up at Lowe's Motor Speedway. We'll be back for the start. Our coverage of the ARCA Remax Series is being brought to you by Remax. In the race to sell homes, our track record is second to none. Remax, outstanding agents, outstanding results. And by Cornwell Quality Tools. Professional mechanics worldwide choose Cornwell, the official tools of ARCA.
Do you have the cell phone blues?
Hello, hello.
Drop calls, missed calls, static, bad reception, no reception? Well, no more. Introducing the amazing antenna booster. This revolutionary miniaturized circuitry attaches underneath your battery. It's as if you've added 5 feet to the length of your antenna, and it gives you crystal clear reception anywhere. In parks, in still buildings, in elevators. Look, we drove into this tunnel. No reception. But after adding the antenna booster, crystal clear distortion-free reception. The antenna booster works on any phone, and it's yours for just $19.95. But wait, if you call now, you'll also receive this incredible hands-free unit. State after state is making driving and talking on the phone illegal unless you have a hands-free system. Look, these units are expensive, and you have to be an expert to install them. But not with your new hands-free system. It's easy. You just apply the phone holder to the dash, lock your phone into place. The arm attaches to fit any phone. Plug the external speaker into your cigarette lighter and attach the mic. Now you're ready to go. You can even adjust the volume of the speaker from high to low. Your car is set for safe and legal hands-free operation. Don't get hit with expensive fines or even jail. You can receive both the hands-free unit and the antenna booster for just $19.95. Why so low? Because the manufacturers want your help before they take the product to retail. Just answer 4 easy market research questions, and as our thanks to you, both products can be yours for the low price of just $19.95. Look at all you're getting. The amazing antenna booster, the hands-free cell phone holder, the external speaker, and the microphone adapter. It's over a $60 value, and it's yours for just $19.95. So don't delay, call now.
To order, call 1-800-352-7171. That's 1-800-352-7171. Or send a check or money order to the address listed. So call 1-800-352-7171.
Lowe's Motor Speedway at Concord, North Carolina, just north and a little bit east of Charlotte. Field is on the racetrack. Ready to start the Easycare 100. Here's your grid. On the pole, Tim Steele, the fast qualifier. He'll have to drop to the rear. Chase Montgomery alongside. Kerry Earnhardt lines up in the second row alongside Blaze Alexander.
Row 3, our current champion, Frank Kimmel. Next to him, Jason Jarrett. Row 4, Jason View driving a Ford, and Jeff Falk in a Chevrolet.
And the fifth row tonight, Billy Venturini's Chevrolet, the 25 car on the Ford of Pennsylvania's Andy Belmont. Row 6 on the inside, Rick Corelli, the High Plains drifter, scheduled to go, and Richard Mitchell out of West Virginia in the 54.
Inside row 7, Robbie Benton driving the number 7 Ford. Next to him, Mark Gibson, glad to see him back in the number 59 Chevrolet.
The 8th row, Scott Kuhn in the 43, one of the Petty Enterprises Pontiacs, and Johnny Sauter in the 19, the Target Sauce car, the ASA champion.
Inside row 9, number 3, Tim Edwards in a Chevrolet, and number 38, Rick Finnis next to him. Inside row 10, Carl McCormick driving a Ford, and Kevin Gardner in a Chevrolet.
The 11th row, Mike Buckley in the 28 car, and the 64 of Shelby Howard, the youngster. J.R. Robbs in the 12th row, the 45, and Jason Hedleski in one of the Judy Donlevy Fords.
Inside row 13, Bob Aiello in the number 62 Ford. Next to him, out of Texas, Chuck Weber in the number 24 Chevrolet. Inside row 14, Brian Carl Treader driving number 36, and next to him, Eric Smith in a Ford.
And the 15th row, Donnie Morlock's Ford, the 48 car, Darrell Basham in the 34. That is a Chevrolet. And row 16 tonight, Norm Benning from Pittsburgh in his 84 car. That's a Chevy. Greg Sarf's Ford. That's car number 4.
Inside row 17, number 5, Robbie Carrick driving a Chevrolet. And next to him, Todd Bowser in number 21 Ford.
Ron Cox out of Tennessee in the 23 car lines up in the 18th row, and Kevin Belmont in the 51. And then Brad Smith in the Chevrolet, the number 26, to tag the field. Now remember, Tim Steele has to drop all the way to the back to start this race. We'll take rides tonight with the youngster, Shelby Howard, the 16-year-old from Indiana. He lines up deep in the field, back in 26th position in the Lucas Oil Products Chevrolet. Andy Belmont has one of our onboard cameras. He starts in the number 10 position here tonight. And Andy, of course, will be one of those drivers who should be making his way to the front pretty quickly. We'll also ride with young Jason Jarrett. Lines up 6th, won Speedway victory this year in ARCA. That was at Kansas, another mile-and-a-half racetrack, so he should go well here tonight. And, of course, the series champion. 2 years in a row, 10 wins on the season, starting 5th tonight in the 46, Frank Kimmel.
Yeah, also, we're going to have to watch the number 89 car starting 7th, Jason View. He's got to drop to the back, too, because he changed the motor after qualifying.
Well, the HSI Softtech Ford comes in. Since Steele has to drop to the back of the pack, he certainly doesn't lose anything by coming down on pit road so they can take a look, put some fuel in, perhaps.
Yeah, smart move, because, you know, he's taking 2 parade laps. We're going to get green flag this time by. He's going to actually have 2 extra laps further that he can go on his fuel mileage than anybody else.
And as you said, this race has been won without a pit stop.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, me and my son talked about this before we dropped the green. Is he going to pit or not? I don't think we know yet.
Yeah. 100 miles of racing, only 67 laps here at Lowe's Motor Speedway, one of the bigger purses of the year, more than $208,000 up for grabs here tonight, and some good race cars in the field.
Oh, yeah. You know, it seems like Charlotte is almost like Daytona. It brings out the stellar field, good cars, but you got one of the greatest crowds you got here watching a race on a Thursday night. Beautiful weather. Look at it, 70 degrees, track temperature only 82. This is perfect stock car racing weather.
Clear skies, safety car about to dive in. Good crowd on hand here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. This has been pole night for the Winston Cup Series, and Kerry Earnhardt will set the pace.
Bill. Pace car's in.
Yeah, did you notice that full moon hanging over corner
yes.
number 4?
Full moon in Charlotte, always something to think about. Kimmel starting inside the second row with Steele moving to the back of the pack in that 46 car. You can expect Kimmel to be on the button early here tonight as the green flag goes in the air at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and we are underway here on Speed Vision.
Oh, what a move by Kerry Earnhardt to block the outside lane.
Yeah, he swung high right away. We showed you in that starting lineup that the High Plains drifter Rick Corelli ran very well in qualifying. He was scheduled to start tonight, but he had wrecked that car in practice. In happy hour, they decided not to start.
Well, Jeff Falk also was involved in the same wreck in happy hour. Somebody had dropped some oil on the racetrack, and both Jeff Falk and Rick Corelli got involved in wreck. Rick's car, they were both wrecked beyond repair. Jeff Falk brought his backup car out. Rick Corelli decided just to withdraw from the race.
Board with Jason Jarrett. He's given up a position here in the early going, tucked in behind Andy Belmont, who's made a big move from 10th up to 6th as we ride with Belmont.
Yeah, you can see right now, everybody's really using their head tonight. You know, normally you're not so sure what's going to happen in Charlotte, but everybody's single file. They're falling in place. Good move on him. Oh, look at Frank Kimmel bottoming out. You see the car bounce up?
Yeah.
That's because when he goes into the corner, that exhaust system hit the racetrack, and it actually moves the car up a lane.
Now, does he have too soft a setup in there?
No, what's happened is we start the tires with low air pressure. You run them about 3 or 4 pounds under recommended because of the pressure buildup. I'm sure after a couple laps, the tires will build up, and you'll see the car won't bottom out. But Frank's been bottoming out. I saw him in happy hour last night still bottoming out. So I'm not so sure if he's got his car maybe a little too low.
Battle here for third. That's Blaze Alexander in the 75, battling with Chase Montgomery from Tennessee. Montgomery in the 6, young gun running third. Alexander unable to get by him so far. Jason Jarrett tucked in behind Andy Belmont a little further back.
Well, right now, you know, Blaze has got a lot of laps around this track running the ARCA races over the years, plus the Busch Series now. So he's got a lot of laps on this racetrack, so
sure does.
He should run pretty good tonight.
Got a glimpse a moment ago down the backstretch of the 15 car. James Hilton from Inman, South Carolina, in trouble early in that Ford. Hilton stepping into that car here this week. Took a provisional. He will be out of the race early, but deep in the field, here's Tim Steele trying to fly up through. He is 18th already after lining up back in, what, 36th, 37th spot.
Yeah, and there he goes for 17th. But we expected this. You know, when you got a fast car starting in the back, you're going to get through probably the first good half of the field relatively quick. You got to be safe. You got to be cautious and make sure you do it safely. But, you know, as it gets up to the front, it's going to be a little tougher because each car he passes now is a little faster than the one he just passed. So it's going to get a little harder and a little harder.
And the 8 car, Todd Antrukin from Ohio, slowing, going down the backstretch. The Benny Motorsports Chevrolet, one of Norm Benning's backup cars. The 38 car there that you see, that's the car Rick Finnis from Garfield, Minnesota. And Steele just swoops around him, no problem at all. Next in his gun sights, the 7 of Robbie Benton from Charlotte, the Mac Tools Ford.
Good thing Robbie Benton kind of moved up. Tim Steele stuck his nose down at the bottom, and I think Robbie was going to go back down there and happened to see he was there and gave him the spot.
Shelby Howard, the teenage sensation from Indiana, running a rookie season of only 5 ARCA starts, up to 20th. Good conservative run for him.
Well, you know, this is smart. You know, this kid's never seen the big speedways. You know, we've seen him on the short tracks. He's doing a good job, and this is what he's got to do. Yeah. He's got to get laps. You can't learn these racetracks unless you stay out there and race. And, you know, being fast and then getting caught up in a wreck is not what you want to do. He's using his head right now.
Blaze Alexander in the 75 car right behind Chase Montgomery as they haul down the backstretch here. This battle is for third spot, and Chase Montgomery really quick here in the early going bit.
Yeah, did you see the cars bouncing down the back straightaway though? That kid, big wreck.
Kind of trouble up in turn 2. 4 or 5 cars heavily involved. The 38 is one of those machines. Rick Finnis, one of the cars going around. A couple of cars up on the outside wall. We've got caution on the speedway. Ron Cox picks his way through the wreckage. Let's take a look. The Amerisweets car, one of those cars in trouble. The 89 machine, also with Jason View out of Charlotte. That blue unsponsored Taurus.
See, that's one of those problems when the fast car has to go through the field coming from the back.
Yeah.
He was he ended up being the 7th fastest, but because of the engine change, he had to go to the back. We've been that route before. It happened to my son Billy the last time we were here.
Well, Kerry Earnhardt is your leader. Kimmel trying to chase him down from 2nd. We'll be back for the restart.
Choose road. Validating tires.
BF Goodrich tires with traction advantage.
Approved.
For control you can feel. BF Goodrich tires. Take control.
Get some help. Call Labor Ready at 1-800-24-LABOR or go to laborready.com. Labor Ready. We sweep.
With NASCAR on Speed Vision, you don't just get inside the car.